Hello and welcome back to the Unscented Club. I'm Merle Sutton, your host. And today, I'm going to do a follow-up on the debacle that I had with Mitchum. And Mitchum, which really it was a life-altering experience for me. It changed my life to create some focus on finding and evaluating products that are unscented and fragrance-free. So just to give you a little refresher, I had serious issues with Mitchum when they changed their formula and added a whole bunch more perfume. So what I did was, as a follow-up to my previous video, went out and searched for some alternative products. And I first tried the retail route by going to, Kroger and then the big three, which would be Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid to be able to find some products. I didn't have a whole lot of luck. Only was able to find a couple products there. Ended up going online and got a more representative sample. So I want to bring some of these to you as potential alternatives to Mitchum. And I'm going to start out with Dry Idea, which was by far the worst products that I was able to find on the market. They pair up well with Mitchum. As far as the fragrance goes, both of them are very strongly fragranced. And the interesting thing about it lists as it does with Mitchum, it lists parfum or fragrance on the ingredients. And then one of these is kind of interesting. It's got fragrance on there, then it's got a little asterisk and it says masking fragrance. Well, it's definitely masking things because it's very, very strong. And anyone who has any sensitivities, I definitely not recommend these. So I wouldn't just they got to go away. They got to go away very far. As I come a little further along the line, I found some interesting ones. Mondo, or I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this, but with this one, it has its own unique smell. It's not for me. I'm not certain if I would call it perfume, but I don't really care for it. So Mondo was a no for me just because of the odor. Another one of the whole bodies. These are becoming pretty popular in the same type of dispenser and formula. This one, the native has no smell. It passes the sniff test for sure. I use it a bit now. This is a deodorant, and there's a difference between antiperspirant and deodorant. But this one happens to be a deodorant, and definitely that's worth a try. It's one of these whole body ones, which is interesting. I've been in a gym before and saw someone grabbing a dispenser, kind of like this. I don't know which one it was, but it was a fragranced one, and he's rubbing it all over his body, getting ready to go out into the gym. And I had to almost run away from him because the smell was that strong, and definitely stay away from him in the gym. Also found Tom's, and this again is another deodorant, and some people probably are okay with deodorant. Some want a little more antiperspirant. I kind of err on the side of the antiperspirant, but it definitely has a smell. To me, it smells like the natural thing that you keep mosquitoes away. I don't know. That's whatever those things are. But it has an odor. I wouldn't call it perfume. I don't really care for it, but I don't think it's that terrible. As we move forward, next one I found was Speed Stick, and the Speed Stick has no odor, has no odor, no fragrance, no scent. I tried this for a while. It actually worked for me. It's good for a day, and this is a nice solution if you're looking for something to kind of get going. As I move forward, as I come towards the grand finale here, the one that I found that I really, really liked was Almay, and I've been using this for quite a while now since I've discovered it. But there's no fragrance, there's no odor. It works. For me, it works for a couple days. which is nice in those situations where you want to roll with a little bit. The interesting thing is, now this is the crazy part about this whole thing. Almay and Mitchum have the same parent company, so there's been some issues with either formulations or supply chain. I'm not sure what happened between these two, how they can go in uniquely different ways. But Almay, I'm really a fan of this. I've been buying these and giving them away to friends. I like it that much. Now, I did give one of these to my brother, and because I talked about fragrances and perfume with him, and family members and close friends, colleagues are people that are impacted by our choice of the products that we choose to put on our body. And had a conversation with him once. He goes, "Well, I use," he goes, "I don't use any cologne or anything like that. I just use a scented deodorant." And I go, "Hey, try this." So he opens up, looks at it, he goes, "Well, I can't use it. I don't like the gel." So then I went on a little mini quest to find a stick that would have the same characteristics, and I went through two different ones here. The first one was Vanicream, and this one is the deodorant. It doesn't have a smell, so if someone's looking for a deodorant, that works well. But the one that I found, which was really good, that I end up getting one for him, and I'm giving these away too to some friends and family members. But it's the Vanicream antiperspirant and deodorant, and I've checked this out and I've used it for a while to see how it works, and it works fabulous for me. I prefer the gel. It takes a little longer for it to set, but it'll maybe last a little bit longer. But this is a good alternative, a really good alternative for someone. There's nothing there for someone that likes an antiperspirant and deodorant. And I've been really impressed with the Vanicream line as well. On it, it says free of dyes, fragrance, masking fragrance. Hello, Dry Idea. And lanolin, parabens, and formaldehyde releasers for sensitive skin. So the Vanicream's is a nice brand. So out of the two, out of all of them, these are the two that really rocked. I mean, you can't go wrong with either of these. It's just a question of which you prefer. Do you like a gel or a stick? And you're good to go. So that's my update. And I look forward to getting your thoughts on any of the choices that I have here, any other alternative products. And we do have, out of those, a couple of products that are going to end up in the Hall of Shame, and those would be the ones from Dry Idea. But any thoughts, please go ahead and post, follow. Thanks again. Bye for now.